Hi, let us start with the today's topic, that is neighboring group participation. Let us consider an example. This is N-butochloro, which is on aqueous, which is on hydrolysis with aqueous alcohol, that is ROH. It gives an product like that with the rate of R1. Similarly, we are going to take another example, that is PHS. This is Cl. It is again reacted with the aqueous alcohol and it gives this product, that is OH. This is pH with the rate of reaction, that is R2. If you look at both the reactions, in both the reaction, this chlorine is substituted by the OH, this chlorine is substituted by the OH. So both the reactions are nucleophilic substitution reactions. Both the reactions are nucleophilic substitution reactions. But the major difference between these two reactions is that the rate of second reaction, that is R2, is greater than R1. So why it is going to be happening? So if you compare both the structures, you can find out the only the difference is that this sulfur group. Due to presence of sulfur group, the lone pair on sulfur atom will participate in the reactions. It helps to displace this chlorine group, or it helps to pushes this chlorine group which departs with the pair of electrons. Due to this, rate of reaction of second reaction is going to be increases as compared to the first one, and the actual rate is increases 600 times as compared to the normal or R1. So the rate of this reaction is 600 times greater than that of the R1. So if you can see the how that rate is enhanced by the presence of neighboring group. So this is a general neighboring group participation. Actually, how we can define the neighboring group participation? So definition indicates that it is an intramolecular effect. Actually, this effect is permanent, it is not temporary effect, which is an intramolecular effect, caused by an adjacent group, So in this case, this adjacent group is sulfur, which may having lone pair of electrons, which may have pi bonds, which may have a single bond also. So which is caused by an adjacent group, which is directly participate by moving within the bonding distance, of the reaction center, and then reverts back. So this is actual definition of neighboring group participation. If you look at this is an intramolecular effect. You can see here this sulfur being an internal nucleophile which directly participates. So this is intramolecular effect. Initially this lone pair of electron on sulfur atom will participate to depart this, to help to lose this chlorine group and form this product. So it is an intramolecular effect caused by an adjacent group which is directly participate by moving within the bonding distance. So this particular group moves into the bonding distance, you can see here, and of this reaction center, and then revert back, and after the formation product, that particular group retain its original position, or it come back to its original position. You can see here sulfur is its original position in both the cases. In the starting material, sulfur as it is there, and in the product also it is as it is there. So this is a general definition for the neighboring group participation. Students should know about this actually what is happening in the NGP type of nucleophilic substitution reaction and the normal reactions. So the normal reaction gives this substitution kind of. In normal reaction, there are two types of reaction, that's SN1 and SN2 reactions. In SN1 there are two steps, while in SN1 there are only one steps. SN2 forms a planar carbocation, while there is no intermediate in SN2 reaction. Intermediate in SN2 reaction, because it is one step reaction. The attack bond formation and bond breaking takes place simultaneously. Due to this, it gives a inversion of configuration. While in case of SN1, due to planar carbocation, it has a possibility to attack either both sides, so it gives a racemization. So this is the stereochemistry, racemization of normal reaction SN1 and SN2. But this NGP is different from these reactions. It gives 100% retention. That is the beauty of reaction. It gives 100% retention as compared to this one. So let us consider its general example to understand how the NGP will happen. So the general example is, we are going to consider the general, this Y should be internal nucleophile and this X should be the leaving group. So again, so both are going to react with the aqueous alcohol, that is ROH, which is aqueous. It gives the final product, that is Y is here and this is nucleophile, we can say, and this nucleophile is here with the loss of this leaving group. So Y is the internal nucleophile, which may be internal nucleophile, may be having a lone pair of heteroatom, which may be heteroatom having lone pair of electrons, having lone pair of electrons, or it can be a pi bond species, or it can be a sigma bond species. So there are different types of internal nucleophiles may be present, and that X is nothing but the leaving group. So this is the general example we are going to consider. Let us consider its mechanism. So mechanism, as this nucleophilic neighboring group participation is a two-step mechanism. So the first step is, that is, attack of internal nucleophile, or rather we can say that is attack of NGP. So neighboring group will be participating. So let us consider the example. This is Y being an electron pair and this X is the leaving group. So the lone pair of electrons on Y will attack here, and this leaving group departs with its pair of electrons, forming a bridge ion like that. So this is going to be formed. This is Y is here. This both the bonds are here. These both bonds are here. So the charge on Y being a positive charge. This is positive charge, as here Y is going to donate. So the charge on Y should be a positive. Then this is a bridge ion. So up till that, this is the first step, that is attack of intramolecular nucleophile. So this is second. Now in the second step, second step, the external nucleophile will attack either this reaction center, because both are the identical symmetrical, so it will attack either this or either this. Due to this attack of external nucleophile, this Y is a migrating group, which this migrating group revert back to its original position, so it forms our final product. So this is Y, this is nucleophile, so right, so this is our final product. You can see here. Now from this reaction mechanism we can understand few things. So this is the internal nucleophile attack, external nucleophile attack. So this is the second step. So in case of neighboring group participation, there are two important steps. The first is intramolecular nucleophile attack, from the same molecule a group having lone pair of electrons easily attacks on the reaction center, and it departs the leaving group with the pair of electrons, and forms a bridge ion. In the second step, that bridge ion is attacked by the external nucleophile at the reaction center, and the migrating group reverts back its to original position. So we get this product. From this product we learn some few things, that is the important things we can note down here. The first one is it is an NGP is an nucleophilic substitution reaction. So it has two types of nucleophilic substitution reaction. The first one is intramolecular, and second one is intermolecular substitution. So in first case it is intramolecular because same group is used from the same molecule. So the nucleophile is from the same molecule. While in the second case, that this is intermolecular, the external nucleophile is used to attack on the reaction center, so it is intermolecular. Second one, it is a two-step reaction. In which the first step is fast. Why it is fast? It is a fast step because it is a rate determining step. Why it is rate determining step? Because the departure of leaving group takes place here, loss of leaving group takes place here. Now that is RDS and become a fast step. So this reaction determines the rate of reaction. We can say that only the substrate is going to be involved. So it is a first order reaction. It is a fast step and it is order of reaction is first. Similarly, first step is a slow step. First step is a slow step and second step is a fast step. Because slow step always determine the rate of reaction. This group is depart. This leaving group is depart in the slow step. That's why it is going to be RDS. Now the attack of nucleophile in the second step is a fast step. So this is the first step is a slow step and second step is a fast step. From slow step we can easily determine the rate of reactions. So third point is order of reaction is always first. It is a first order. Even though it is two-step mechanism, or it takes place. No, next one is in this reaction mechanism there are two SN2 reactions. The first SN2 takes place here. First SN2. Why it is first? Because the attack is taking place backside and the leaving group is removed from front side. So the simultaneous bond forming and bond breaking takes place. It happens only in SN2 type of reaction. So this is SN2 type reaction. This is the first SN2 reaction. Similarly, in the second step, the nucleophile attack at this reaction center from backside, and this migrating group reverse back from the front side. So the bond making and bond breaking takes place. So it is again second SN2 reaction. So the NGP is a combination of two SN2 reactions. So, and last one is the stereochemistry of reaction is chemistry is 100% retention. It is retention. It is retention. See, because of two SN2, one SN2 is inversion. First inversion is there. It is first inversion is there, and this is the second inversion. So two inversions are there. Therefore, the stereochemistry of this molecule is totally retention. Let us consider an example. So example is mustard gas. Everyone know about that mustard gas, which is used in Second World War. But mustard gas, that is nothing but the sulfur. This is chlorine. This is 1 2. This is 1 2. So it is nothing but the 2 2 dichloro diethyl sulfide. So this particular molecule, that mustard gas, on hydrolysis, aqueous hydrolysis, it gives the product like that. So this is the product of mustard gas which on hydrolysis. So let us consider its mechanism. As already I said that while considering the NGP, there are few points which remember. The first point is that it is a two-step reaction. Second one is it is a nucleophilic substitution reaction. It has two nucleophilic substitution reaction. The first one is intramolecular and second one is intermolecular. Okay. Now the third one is the reaction steps. The fast steps and slow step. First step is a fast and second step is a slow step. First step is a slow step and second step is a fast step. The important point is that it forms a bridge ion. That is most important part of this bridge ion of this reaction. It forms a bridge ion. So let us consider the first step. That is nothing but the attack of internal nucleophile. Internal nucleophile. Okay. Now we are going to consider this mustard gas. Sulfur is here, chlorine is here. Now the lone pair of electron on sulfur atom will easily attack on this reaction center and it departs this leaving group like that with the pair of electrons. So the leaving group is here, right? And this particular molecule forms a bridge ion. This is 1 2 3 3-member cyclic ring is formation is there. So we can write like that. This is sulfur. So and this is the part of that sulfur, and sulfur being a positively charged species. Why it is positive charge species? Because sulfur is going to be donor, any kind of donor having a positive charge. So this is a formation of cyclic sulfonium ion. Cyclic sulfonium ion. So first step. Now in the second step, this is attack of external nucleophile. Now in this case, external nucleophile is water molecule. H2O is going to be attacked here. So though we can write down this intermediate species like that. This is sulfur and positive charge on this particular group. So the water molecule is going to attack here. Water molecule can attack either here or here, because both the reaction centers are identical or symmetric, you can say, and this can reverse back. So the product is this chlorine group is here, sulfur is here, and this is OH. Here we can minus this H plus, this is OH. So this is the our product. The same mechanism is there, either it is general or we are going to consider a specific example. Student must know about that in the first case that internal nucleophile will attack on the reaction center. It always depart the leaving group and forms this type of bridge ion. In this case sulfur is there, so it is cyclic sulfonium ion is there. And the second step is also important, that is attack of external nucleophile. In this case the external nucleophile being a water molecule, it easily attacks on this reaction center, and that particular migrating groups, in this case the sulfonium ion, that revert back is to original position. If you compare this to these two, the sulfur is at its original position, so it is not a rearrangement. Sulfur is going to be participate. It is a temporary effect. Sulfur is going to participate in the reaction to accelerate the rate of reaction, which helps to departs, pushes this chlorine group, and this particular type of mechanism known as any kind of internal group which helps to depart the leaving group which is present in the same molecule. That particular type of mechanism is known as anchimeric assistance. Anchimeric assistance. So it is also known as sinotropic effect. It is also known as sinotropic effect. So this is anchimeric assistance, because this group is going to be helped to depart this leaving group. So such type of mechanism is known as anchimeric assistance. So this is the first example. Now we are going to consider another second example. Example 2. So that is 2-bromo propionate 2-bromo propionate, which is on reaction with sodium methoxide in methanol. So now let us consider this example. This is OH group, this is C double bond O, this is CHBr, and this is CH3. So this is 2-bromopropionate which on reaction with sodium methoxide, that is CH3ONe, and this is in methanol. So it gives the product that is, this is HOC double bond O, this is CHOH CH3. So you can see that the bromine is substituted by the OH group. Rest part of this reactant is same in the case, only the difference is that the bromine is going to be substituted by the OH. So it is a simple substitution reaction, but it is very difficult by using a simple nucleophilic substitution, that OH will attack here and where is going to be depart. But by using NGP, it is very easy to understand and to show the reaction mechanism. So let us consider the mechanism. So the first step of reaction mechanism is intramolecular nucleophilic substitution. So let us consider this. Before that, it has a two step. This particular hydroxyl group, this CHBr CH3 in CH3ONa. So this hydrogen is abstract by this ethoxide ion and make it this oxygen negative. It gives this particular sodium CHBr and this is CS3. So this is sodium propanate. This is sodium propanate. Sodium propanate. Propanoate. Okay, this is sodium propanate. This gives the salt of this. This is negatively charged species and this is positive. So now we are going to take this for the first step reaction. So let us consider this one. This is Na plus, this is O minus, it gives this double bond O. Now I am going to write down this like that, CH3, this is H and this is Br for the better understanding. So in the first step we are going to attack the internal nucleophile, that is oxime ion. This particular oxygen ion attacks here and this Br group departs. So it is a first step, that is SN2, first SN2, first inversion we can say. Or in this step the leaving group is depart, and one thing is always remember in your mind, the departure of leaving group always determine the slow step, and slow step always determine the rate of reaction. So this is RDS for this reaction. Now the product is, this is double bond, this is oxygen. Now here in this case this is methyl group and this is hydrogen. So this is kind of lactone is there. It is a bridge ion. Now in the second step, that bridge ion is attacked by, this is methyl is here, this hydrogen is here. Now in this case the bridge ion is attacked by OH minus, hydroxyl. So it easily attacks on this reaction center and that oxygen divert backs. So the product is here, double bond O minus, this CH3 is here, this hydrogen is here and this OH is here. Now in the next step, this is sodium. Okay, now in the next step, this OH minus abstract the proton from the water molecule, forms, and it becomes OH, this is C double bond O. Now I am going to write that CHOH and this is CH3. So this is our the final product. Again, now the attack of external nucleophile, it is always a fast step. It is always fast step, and this attack takes place from the back side and it goes revert from the front side. So it is a second SN2. So there are two SN2. So first SN2 gives first inversion, second SN2 gives again the inversion. So inversion of inversion is always retention. Inversion of inversion is always retention. So the NGP is always gives the retention of configuration. Now these are the two main examples for the NGP group participation.